Hi everyone! 皆さんおはようございます。東方の山中です。今日はピースリングプロジェクトの、スペシャルトークライブということで、まさにふさわしい場所、広島の平和公園内にありますレストハウスから特別にライブ配信をさせていただきたいと思います。78年前の8月6日にですね、原爆投下がここ広島にあったわけですが、その8月6日には毎年世界へ向けて核兵器の廃絶と平和への祈りが捧げられる場所ですね、こちら。そして今日は、8月9日ということで、8月9日は広島ではなく長崎ですね。日本の長崎にも原爆が投下された日です。まさにこの後11時頃からですね、長崎で平和記念式典が行われます。広島もそうですが、長崎も大人を知るからこそ平和を強く願う街だというふうに思います。せっかくなので、レストハウス内をちょっとご案内したいなと思いますので、この前にですね、今日のライブはですね、アメリカのチーム東宝の仲間2人と、お届けしたいと思います。お二人を紹介しますね。Hi, Rochelle and Vicky. Are you ready for the live show?
Sure. Hi, Iwao and everyone. I'm Rochelle from Bobby Bead in Minneapolis, Minnesota. As designer of the Peace Ring, I am honored to join you today for this very special event. We started this project with the hope of spreading world peace and connecting with people through beads. Language is no barrier when it comes to beading. Beaders worldwide instantly spark conversations and become friends through common interest in beads. Every year on 6th of August, wishes of prayers for world peace are offered from Peace Memorial Park, where Iwao is now. And 9th of August, when is today in Japan, is the day Nagasaki was dropped the atomic bomb. Both Hiroshima and Nagasaki are cities that strongly wish for peace, since they know the misery of war. Becky, where are you joining us from today?
Hi, I'm Becky. I'm joining from Seattle, Washington, and I I work for Starman, which is a huge distributor of TOHO beads in the US. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about Peace Memorial Park. It is a very large park, and we are going to view the park by digital 3D map, especially the rest house where Iwao is now. So I'm going to share my screen and show just exactly where Iwao is. Let me do that now. All right, I'm going to share that. All right, so this is Peace Memorial Park, and where Iwao is the rest house, which I believe is here. Yes, that's the rest house. And we can take a look at it closer here. And this was built in 1929 as the modern 3-story building called Taishoya Kimono Fabric Store. And in July 2020, it reopened after renovations that replicated the original facade. The basement has been left untouched except to make it accessible for tours. The only person who was in this building at the time and survived was Nomura Aizo. His journal and the pictures he drew of the bombing are on display at the rest house. And the second floor features a cafe and an A-bombed piano, which I think Iwao is going to show us a little bit later. It's a popular place to rest and relax for students on school trips and tourists. And then there's another point of interest here on the map, which is the atomic bomb dome. This is such a cool website where you can see this all virtually for those of us who can't be there. This building was designed by Czech architect Jan Letzel, opened in 1915 as the Hiroshima Prefectural Industrial Promotion Hall, and it served as an important city landmark, holding artistic exhibits and concerts, as well as displaying and selling prefectural products. The atomic blast crushed most of the building, but part of the shell miraculously remained standing. In 1996, it was registered as a World Heritage Site, conveying Hiroshima's message to the world. And there's a couple different views here that you can take a look at to see that atomic bomb dome. That's something. That's pretty impressive. So that's a part of Peace Memorial Park. There are other sites that you can see. Iwa was showing us earlier that you can see the Children's Peace Monument from the Rest House. Sadako Sasaki was the inspiration for this monument, and so you can see that her classmates feeling the need to do something for Sadako. She was exposed to the atomic bombing at the age of 2, but then later was struck with leukemia. So her classmates, feeling the need to do something for Sadako, raised funds and achieved their goal on May 5th, 1958, when this monument was unveiled. So you can see that from the Rest House as well. So this is a very cool 3D map of the Peace Memorial Park. Really great to see that for all of us that can't be there. So that's a little bit of the park. And I did want to take it over back to Iwao. I watched the news that the presidents and prime ministers for the G7 summit visited the Peace Memorial Park this May. Can we see inside the rest house, Iwao?
Sure. そしたらですね、ちょっとだけじゃあ2階の中を見てご案内していきたいと思います。今、ベッキーさんが話をしてくれましたけど、平和公園というのはすごく広いスペースで、いろんな施設がありまして、今いるレストハウスというのは、被爆建物でもあります。ちょっとじゃあ、僕の逆からやってみましょう。こんな感じでですね、この被爆、その当時のそのままのその建物の状況を残してある。ちょっとしたこんな感じで、鉄筋コンクリートの梁の損傷とか、もともとすごい古い建物だったんですが、この、5年ぐらい前ですね、ここはきれいにリノベーションされました。あそこにあるのが、原爆ドームですね。ちょうど爆心地という、ここの真上でですね、爆弾が投下されたというふうに言われています。あとこれ被爆ピアノと言いまして、被爆当時の、市内で使われた、ピアノですね。こういうのも、展示がされています。なんかお家の中にあったんですが、ちょっとガラスが反射して映りづらいですが、こういう感じでですね、ガラスが刺さったような跡というのがたくさん残っちゃって。
Does the piano still work?
Yeah. はい。それで、ここから、先ほどちょっとエキさんの案内しました。これで原爆のこの像というのを拡大していきますね。もうすでに朝早くからたくさんの人が来ていただいて、祈りを捧げてくれて、佐々木貞子さんというね、2歳で被爆して12歳で亡くなってしまった女の子がいたんですが、鶴を1000羽折ると病気が治るというふうに信じてですね、国並とか包装紙などで1000羽以上の鶴を折り続けました。それで病気を乗り越えて、懸命に生きようとした、彼女の話は、日本だけでなくて世界中でも広く語り継がれています。Do you know the regency of 10,000 origami crane project?
Yes, it's a beautiful story of hope. Becky touched on it briefly earlier. The legend of the 1,000 cranes is the idea that if a person folds 1,000 origami cranes, they may make a wish to be granted by the gods. And there was a young Japanese girl in the hospital fighting leukemia and hoping the legend 1,000 cranes would help her live. However, when it was apparent it would not, she wished for world peace. After her death, her family dedicated the Peace Park in Hiroshima in her honor and to continue to spread the knowledge of the legend of 1,000 cranes. Here's some more information on the legend here. Let me share it with you. times.
はい、ありがとうございます。
The
はい、2
1,000
回。はい。ごめんなさい。
The 1,000 cranes. The crane is a holy creature in Japan and is said to live for 1,000 years. That is why the 1,000-year cranes. 1,000 are made, one for each year. In some stories, it is believed that the cranes must be completed within 1 year, and they must all be made by the same person in order to make the wish at the end. Thank you, Iwao, for showing us the view from the rest house.
Thank you, ロシェルさん、Thank you。そしたらですね、2階からの景色はこれぐらいにして、G7 の話ですね。先ほどベッキーさんがお話ししてくれましたが、G7 サミットが広島にでこの5月に行われました。広島のこの地にですね、各国のリーダーさんが集まってですね、平和のメッセージが発信されました。この G7 の、中でですね、配偶者の皆さんの、識別バッジを作ってほしいという依頼を日本の政府からいただきまして、この度、このような折り鶴ブローチというのを今回、制作して、世界中のファーストレイズの皆さんにつけていただいた。
It is so beautiful.
つけていただきました。This is a distinction badge for spouses. Ayako will share screen. で、そもそもビーズの語源っていうのはですね、アングロサクソン語で祈りとか、プレイヤーとか、ウィッシュとか、そういう意味で古くから祈ることに使われている、祈るということに使われていました。そんなビーズのブローチを通じて私たちの、平和への願いや祈り、世界中へ届くことを祈りながらやっていただきます。創業者である私の、TOHOはですね、戦後の戦後の世界をですね、ビーズで明るく美しく彩りたいとビーズの製造を始めました。私たちTOHOのミッションとして、世界中のお客様に喜びと楽しみを提供することを掲げていますが、TOHOビーズを通じてものづくりの楽しさや豊かさを高めて、世界中に平和で明るいコミュニケーションを待つことを願っています。これ綺麗でしょ？ Isn't it beautiful?
It's so pretty. It's amazing. It should be an honor for you that the spouses of the G7 leaders wore the TOHO crane or a Zuru brooch. The crane is recently known as a symbol of world peace. And Iwao mentioned that it is said the word bead derives from the Anglo-Saxon Old English words meaning to pray and to wish. And from ancient times, beads have continued to be used as a personal adornment when offering prayers to the gods. TOHO made this beaded badge hoping their shared wish and pray will reach the world. The founder of TOHO, who is Iwao's grandfather, began producing glass beads post-war, wishing to brightly and beautifully adorn Japan and the world. TOHO aims to delight users around the world. Through TOHO beads, Iwao hopes to spread the pleasure and richness of craft making and wishes to generate bright and peaceful communication around the world. Good job, TOHO and Iwao. I think you've got that going.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Becky. テレビのニュースでですね、たくさんフォーカスしてもらいまして、職人さん、私たちの仲間である職人のハンドメイドのものなので、とても作るのが大変なんです。他にもTOHOが関わる、平和の思いを込めたものとして、ここにいるロシェルさんがデザインされたピースリングプロジェクトもあります。もう4年ぐらいやってますが、簡単に作れて、写真をインスタグラムに投稿していただくと、私たちTOHOがですね、広島の平和文化センターへ寄付させていただくというプロジェクトをやっています。ロシェルさんにこのコンセプトを英語で説明してもらいましょう。ロシェルさん、Can you explain Peace Ring project?
Yes, the Peace Ring project is spreading world peace through every bead. With the bead, meaning, and prayer, Through TOHO Beads, many people around the world connect together to pray for peace. There are many regions in the world where people are still suffering from war and hunger, where children can't even go to school. We hope to make the world a better place where there is no more war or hunger. Food will be safe and accessible, and kids can go to school safely. To participate in the Peace Ring, let me show you quickly how. All you gotta do is make a peace ring, take a photo of your ring, make a post and share your posts of your ring on social media, and then remember, hashtag TOHO Peace Ring and tag the company at TOHO Beads. And then TOHO Beads will donate to the Peace Charity for every hashtag throughout the year. And then TOHO is also going to be having a workshop of the easier design version of the Peace Memorial Park. Isn't that right, Iwao?
Yes. 私たちはですね、8月26日から8月26日の土曜日にですね、レストハウスの2階、ここの場所でワークショップをやる予定にしています。これ簡単にリングできるワークショップなので、世界中の皆さん、観光で来ていただいていると思います。地元の皆さんもぜひですね、来ていただいて、ピースリングプロジェクトにね、参加していただけたら嬉しいなと思います。Please join us. If you visit Hiroshima, you are very welcome here. Thank you.
Oh, I wish I could join you. And but another good point for those of us that can't jet off to Japan right now, a good point of the project is anyone can join from anywhere. Isn't that right, Iwao?
Yes. ピースリングプロジェクト自体はですね、どこにいても参加できますので、8月26日に広島の平和公園に来れる方は来ていただき、来れない方はまた作っていただいた作品をインスタに、ハッシュタグ東方ピースリングでぜひご投稿いただけたらと思います。8月26日は私もいますので、ぜひ平和公園で皆さんにお会いできることを楽しみにしています。I'll see you on 26th August in the Peace Memory Park. それでは最後、ロシェルさん、締めくくっていただきましょうか。Any last comments, Rochelle?
Thank you so much for joining us for this very special tour of the Rest House at Peace Memorial Park. We invite everyone to participate in the TOHO Peace Ring project by spinning each bead together with a needle and thread. Let us work together to spread peace and pray for a safe world full of love. Shall we close the show by saying beads for peace, everyone? Beads for peace.
Beads for peace.
Beads for peace.
Beads. We love TOHO Beads. Peace. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Everyone.